We old now, ain't we, Chris? We got babies and we got wives. That's the life. Stay blessed. And I love my family.
I ain't even old. I'm a little seasoned.
You're like, fuck this, I can't take it no more. You're a piece of shit. You know, still love him. And you still love him. You still love him. Give me a man. There we go. What?
We running it back one more time. We got a few people we waiting on coming in right about now. We old now, ain't we, Chris? We got babies and we got wives. That's the life. Stay blessed. And I love my family.
I ain't even old. I'm a little seasoned.
I'm a little seasoned. That's what the video says. I'm a little seasoned. What's up, everybody? It is TK23, and we are back with the Brospective. As always, we're live on Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock and Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. And we are here to give you the brospective, the perspective from the bros. So shouts out the team. We're going to go through each of them once before we start today. So shouts out Juice. What's up, Juice?
Yo, what's good? Juice in the building, JK15, also known as. But we out here, baby. Brospective. We live. We out here.
What's up, Smooth?
What's up with it, man? Welcome to Brospective. Get ready to tune in to some nice stuff.
All righty, and what's up, winner?
Yeah, what's going on, man? How y'all doing, man? Let's get it.
All righty. And we just got KJ in. What's up, KJ?
Yo.
All right. So we are live, everyone, and like I said, we're back with the No Brothers Brospective. This is Brospective episode 5. So shouts out to the team that's here with us tonight, that's keeping this thing going, man. Remember, all our fans out there, support as much as you can. There'll be a lot of posts, clip, and post on social media. Do whatever you can to get out there and like the content if you're enjoying what you're seeing here today. So let's jump right into the show. We got a full load today, and we're going to do a few things differently to make the show a little bit more fun and interactive. But we're going to get into our first topic. As everyone here knows, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are reportedly wanting out of Brooklyn. All right? And this is breaking news, is because this team just got put together. And you know, you're looking around and you got two mega stars that, I mean, really brought new hope to the city of Brooklyn, already wanting to bail out. So, first off, let's ask the question. First off, how do you feel about this? And do you feel like this damages KD's legacy at all? And we're going to go right with Juice. He was in here early and often today. What's up, Juice?
What's happening, man? How y'all doing tonight, man?
Doing pretty good.
Let's see what I think, man. How I feel about it. Honestly, man, I think it kind of does tarnish his legacy, man. Because, like, if you look at it, bro, you're coming to see that KD, he is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but what's going on, he'll never be on that MJ level, man, for us, like the greatness, because he is great, but he don't make the players around him great, which a player with that skill, I think he should be able to make players around him great, just as good as he is, even though, well, not just as good as he is, but make them better than what they are, just being regular role players. So I think it does definitely tarnish his legacy, because, man, if you gotta always have somebody on your side to win the championship, man, I think that's kind of not so great. I mean, he still is a great player, but Huh?
So do you
I
like the
mean,
move, or do you
do I
like the
like the
news, or do
move?
you not like the news?
I think it's bad news, like you said, man. This team just
Okay.
got put together. I think it's bad news, but for his career, I think it's good for his career because he can try to go somewhere else and be a champion. But like he would probably have to go to somewhere like
Hold on to that. Don't tell us yet, but that's coming later. But yeah,
uh,
you definitely think it damages his legacy. You love the news because of the possibility of him being able to win again. All right, let's roll over to T Smooth. What you thinking, T Smooth?
Oh man, this is this is typical Durant, man. This is. I mean, it's crushed his career, man. It crushed his career. Uh, as far as being a goat, now he's gonna still be one and two as far as who's the best in the league, you know. So as far as legacy go, yeah, his legacy is kind of crushed. But as far as is he one of the top in the league right now? Yeah, he's still probably one and two with Curry and LeBron, or LeBron and him, or whatever. So he in the conversation, but his legacy is just ruined, man. It just sucks. It just sucks.
So when you heard this news, you didn't even bat an eye. You was just like, this is just old Kyrie. I mean, old KD stuff.
Yeah, this KD, man. I mean, he ain't. Just put it like this: KD is a role player to me. He ain't no leader. He ain't. I
Whoa!
mean, KD can't lead no team to a championship. So what is he doing? Playing a bunch of roles.
Oh, okay. All
But
right,
but
man. That's
but
what. That's
here's
what.
my point with that. You can be a role. I believe you can be a role player and still score a lot of points. And there you go.
All right. Winner, man. We're gonna roll over to you, man. That was a big statement to leave off of. My man just said KD is a role player, but I just want
We
to know. Let's start it off where everyone started.
we gonna come back to that.
Okay, all right. So my man. So look,
Um,
you like the news, or do you? You know, where are you at with all this?
so I was it kind of made me question more about the Nets than KD. Because all of this just happened. You Harden got up out of there as fast as he could. Kyrie was talking about not signing an extension, and now Katie wants to trade. Like it's something going on that we don't know about that's making these players not want to stay. So I don't think it crushes his legacy because, like I said, there's something going on with the Nets that we I don't think we know about yet. That ain't come out yet because you know I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't think it
All
messes up his legacy. He's still one of the greatest players, not a role player. Superstar by far. Like you
right.
put him on anyone's team and they're instantly better.
oh, it's,
Instantly.
oh my
So
God. Yeah, man. I know you're right. You're right. And we're noticing a trend here, right? Like he just said, Harding left, Kyrie wants out, and now KD wants out. KJ, man, do you feel like there's a deeper issue here, or do you feel like there's more of the same KD like T noted?
I feel like it could be something going on maybe with the organization. I know last year they had a lot of talk about Jay Z, and how he had an influence on the owner for the Nets and things of that nature. I don't know what happened here. I think it had to be something more than what's in front of us. But at the same time, I do think it damages Direct's legacy. Uh, Even though I think today players people don't seem to be caring as much about switching teams and things like that. But I do think there is something that speaks volumes about staying in one place and not jumping around from team to team. And Durant has definitely done that throughout his career. So I think it looks bad on him, but I do think that it probably was something else going on behind the scenes, or some of that stuff is still coming out, or if he just didn't want to play with Kyrie again because it seemed like Kyrie opted in, and Durant kind of put the word in that he wanted out. So there's some controversy about that. But I don't think it necessarily looks good for Durant and his legacy to bail on this Brooklyn Nets team or organization, because he's an organizational type of player and type of piece.
All right, man. That it's definitely some good pointers being thrown out here. And if you kind of like, I don't know, if you're in the middle about all of this, in which it seems like you are, KJ, like it definitely affects his legacy somewhat. But growing up in an age to where players are so accustomed to just saying, hey, man, look, man, this ain't where the fuck I want to be. I'm moving out. And I mean, there are a couple players in the league now who are kind of synonymous with that whole atmosphere. You know, it's just like if I don't want to be here, I can get out of here and find a new place to play and bring in talent around me. And if you look at, but I don't know, man, if you look at what happened with KD last season, he was really left on an island. When they got there, it was supposed to be a KD Kyrie thing. Kyrie decided at some point, you know, he wasn't all about basketball. He wanted to make some political stances. And we don't got to dive into all of that because I'm not saying he was wrong or right, but he was no longer, you know, or wasn't a priority for him to play basketball. And that left KD in the spot to where he was playing a lot of these games on his own. And by the time Kyrie got back, you know, it was just really, you could tell that they were not in sync. So I don't know. I'm kind of in between about this, but I do have a question for you guys. Does the team matter? Who he chooses to go to, does that matter when it comes to the legacy part of things? Like if he chooses to go somewhere that isn't overly stacked and take them to a championship, does that help him some? If he chooses to go to a stacked team, does that worsen the situation?
Uh,
You asking everybody? Cause
Yeah, I mean
yeah.
anybody speak up. You know,
Oh
it's
yeah.
just
I
like
don't
I
think it
think.
matters.
Oh, go ahead,
Yeah.
Kevin. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters about where he chooses to go. I think organizations do it to players all the time. You know, they'll drop you like a dime. You know, the organizations don't necessarily care about every single player. You know, they care about their best players. You know, they care about the players that are going to bring them the most income. But from an organizational perspective, they don't show no loyalty to no player. And I think if you're a fan of a team, that's kind of, you know, what they would want you to be. They would want you to expect some loyalty. But from a business perspective, I don't think it's any different than somebody switching from a renter center job to an errands job if they're still selling furniture. So I think the players look at it that way. So I don't think it really matters where he chooses to play.
I
so
think it
just an
kind of does.
over.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No. Go run right with it, JK, and I'll touch on what I need to touch.
I was gonna say I think it kind of does matter the way he go. Because like I feel like kind of would change his legacy a little bit if he was to go to a team that's not stacked and was to take them to a championship. I think that would be a little bit different than him going to a team that's already stacked and they go to the championship again. You know what I'm saying? So I think it will kind of change the narrative of his legacy if you depending on what team and where he go and what he do.
But there's no teams that's stacked right now. There's no teams right now that you could like I don't know, because look, unless you're going back to Golden State, and they're not stacked.
That's what
Man,
they're
You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
You don't believe if he end up on the Lakers, it's not a stacked team?
And actually, right
No,
now is it's
That's
really
a stacked
it's
team, bro. You got two of the biggest superstars in the.
bro, it's compensation right now. Actually, LA is trying to put together a package deal to get Kyrie and KD. So that's what they really trying to put together right now. So we'll
there's
even
no.
see if that happens.
They don't got enough players to
But
put a
man,
package together.
here's the deal. Here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. If you're talking about his, like you said, his legacy, and legacy is how we gonna view him later on in life. You know what I'm saying? No, like Charles Barkley said it now, man. Until he got go get him one. Look, imagine if he go team up with somebody like Dame Lillard and go get him one. You know what I'm saying? That's reasonable, bro. Like Dame Lillard or somebody like uh or you go to New York Knicks and you get a championship. They doing something like
Man,
that
Yeah.
somebody ain't done.
All
KD
right, man. So
fans are room for KD right now, man.
look. Hold
They
on.
on
We about
room
to
for
come to you,
KD.
Stone. We about to come to you.